known to be swamp hunters. It is a very tiring thing, so sometimes it takes a little tweaking. Just like this ant, after catching a python, let go of that constantly moving body. This is really what it looks like. It still feels like fun. Leave a feeling when you play like this. On a canal in the Everglades. Troy and Pickle are on a hunt. It's weird looking at their boat. Yes, Troy borrowed the boat. He went back to one of his friends. But this guy's not free. There's a rent charge. So Troy wanted to make money. Decide today and Kimchi. Split up to catch enough pythons to cover the cost of the ship. As the two arrived at their destination, Troy's getting off the boat here to hunt. Kimchi will sail back. Look at the islands we just passed. But Troy was worried. After all, Kimchi has never driven a boat before, even if she keeps saying it now. After all, this is a $100,000 boat. When the boat comes to shore, Troy walked down at once, but he always looked back anxiously. Now there's only Kimchi left. That's when she told the truth. That is, I can't do it at all. Looks like someone's being dishonest here. And I feel like I have a lot of money. I want to give it to the flowers. Good thing this ship has markings. Understand what each button does. The hovercraft, after a successful start, Kimchi looked back to make sure. It just sets things in motion. The hovercraft has a fatal problem. That's when you're driving fast. If the driver suddenly stops, it puts the ship at risk of sinking. Most novice drivers don't know that. I don't know if Kimchi will. Let's look at Dusty on the other side. Two more pythons have arrived at the camp. It's Dave in the swamp, in a very mysterious place, and caught these two giant female pythons. After the snake was placed on the table, Dusty looked beautiful. After all, Dave was selling it to himself. If it doesn't look good, that would be a big loss. Then began the dissection of the python. We're not looking anymore, as usual. As Aaron and Zach are preparing for a special assignment. It's one of the native invasive species, the iguana. This creature is very hateful, even worse than a boa constrictor. Snakes are just a nuisance, and iguanas are more than that. There will also be excavations of buildings. Well, the foundations of those houses and roads. All dug out a hole. Good thing this stuff tastes good, makes it worth something in death. So their goal today, it's a hunt for iguanas in the swamp. Then serve it for dinner. Give it to all the hunters. Two people, after practicing their guns, immediately start preparing to go. Look at Bruce and Kalin on the other side. Both men are now going mad. Even though we got a python up front, but in the last few days, there was no gain at all. To stop this from going on, two people ready to go. A place where many birds gather to catch the snakes that are about to eat their young. So this is definitely the best place to hunt pythons. After arriving at the destination, they walked to the shore at once. I was just walking and I stopped. Looks like the grass here is sharp. I can't take two of them anymore. But then Bruce had an idea. Open the orange bag and cut the sack inside. And then they tie it around their legs, just like you used to use palm leaves. It worked just as well. The speed of forward action, much faster than before. Then Kalin suddenly spotted the snake. Quickly ran up to the front, standing in the water with the python. Looks like she's afraid she won't make any money, even when the python was strong. I dare to confront him. That's not how the snake got caught. That's when Bruce came over. Well, he doesn't seem to want to catch a snake. How else could it have taken so long? But two anyway, still excitedly put it into a sack. Let's go back to Troy and the pickle. Someone was still on the river. Go to your destination. The boat is also running left and right on the river. Fortunately, we made it to our destination. Kimchi is off the boat. He quickly tied it to the shore. I ended up looking for it. All you see is plants. There was nothing else. Then she suddenly made a discovery. Quickly climbed up to the front. A closer look turned out to be vulture cubs. It looks a little ugly, but it's part of the ecology. Kimchi doesn't do anything to this thing, okay? After exiting here, he returned to the ship, to the next island, with the experience I just had. This time the boat moved much faster. At the same time, Dusty, he's in his pizza place, to develop a new menu. Break up the old food in the market, especially those diners. After eating this food, taste buds kind of explode. Let everyone remember this pizza. He brought in a few people for that. For a special taste of pizza. Look at the meat he's introducing. It feels like these people's taste buds really explode. It's either a raccoon or a possum. And there's iguana meat. Although the front Zach said, the meat tastes good, but it always feels like a dark dish. With Dusty will the pizza. One after the other in the oven. Let's just take another look at Zach and Aaron. Two people are iguanas and pythons. In the swamps that are infested. On today's hunting mission. After arriving at the destination, two people quickly began to act. While they were walking along, Aaron suddenly made a discovery. As he grabbed something from the branch, you can see this is a chameleon, but it's also an iguana. Although these chameleons, it is not considered harmful to the ecosystem, but it's worth a lot of money. The market price is even up to 300. Two people that is quickly will it. Put it in a sack. Look at Troy on the other side. He's on this huge island. I've been looking for a python. So far there is no harvest. But this is the perfect place for a python. Why is there no sign of the python? Guess those snakes found something, huh? There to hide from Troy. Still looking for Troy. I found something, too. It's the movement of the python. Just then a snake appeared nearby. Troy hurried after him. Forced it to stop where it was. It's just that the snake seems a little angry. From there they kept attacking Troy. But that's normal. After all, who is walking? Being taken by surprise. There's not going to be a good reaction. The snake was toyed with a little longer. I can't believe Troy just went straight. He caught it in his hands. They finally got something. I don't know how to write it, do I? Bruce and Kalin at this point. It's also gone through the beginning of the grass, to the more lush jungle. Although we've only caught one snake so far, but they are still one of the most numerous. After all, Troy was the only one. Kalin is on her way. Suddenly, I noticed something different. There were a lot of bones on the ground. They all look like snakes. I just don't know which one. After all, little snakes can't see it. Then the two men moved on. Not for a while. I saw a snake hole. Bruce quickly took out his shovel. Facing that hole is digging. Then he realized, I think I have one right in front of me. Two people quickly rushed over. Start covering both sides. The tactics look good. Is the effect do not know how. After all, before they found the snake. Always in this case gone. By the looks on their faces. This time is no different. The python ran away again. Let's take a look at Zach and Aaron. These two are aiming for today. But it's very broad. It should be a big payoff. Just how did you find it now? There's nothing else but the chameleon. Zach then broke into a run. It turned out a python had been found. After surrounding it, he immediately grabbed his tail, although successful to bring it under control. But Aaron still couldn't catch it. The snake stares at anyone who asks. Good thing Zach's not stupid. Grab it with one stride. Look at this 12-foot python. They were very happy. Didn't even think about it. I can't believe I caught one that big. Let's go back to Dusty at the pizza place. He finished everything too. Cut it up and pick it up. For those who are ready to taste. After each person has a piece of each flavor. Also began their own tasting. Look at the difference in their eyes. Raccoon pizza people feel after eating it. Not good, not only greasy. There's also a strong street stall feel. And then possum pizza. The taste is even worse. I'm too embarrassed to even say it tastes bad. Now all that's left is the last iguana pizza. Dusty is pretty confident about this. It's just these guys are a little, but with Dusty's desire. They tasted it anyway. Turns out this pizza is the worst. Some even started coughing. Looks like he wants to throw up, but he's too embarrassed. Disappointed, he turns to Riley for comfort. But look how happy he is eating. Turns out this stuff has fans after all. Now look at Kimchi. It's very beautiful. I'm still learning how to control the boat. But now he's very skilled. Even the act of getting off the boat are much more skilled. I just haven't caught a snake yet. This made him very anxious. She's a little confused right now. If it happens to you too, then take a look at my work. This will kill the boring time. The kimchi was also discovered at this time. I immediately took a quiet step and touched it. But it was still found by the python. No, why is the snake so arrogant? Now I'm not looking at the kimchi. See, that's what happens when you look down on people. Can only be firmly grasped by others. Even now, it's too late to break free. Then Kimchi took the snake with him, returned to the hovercraft to find Troy. After the two met, Kimchi quickly showed off the harvest. You can see he's very happy now. But soon the smile was gone. Troy asked the key question. Kimchi is also honest and direct. Can't fly a hovercraft. That scared Troy. I can barely close my mouth. The good thing about this boat is that it costs $100,000. There were no surprises. Look at Kalin and Bruce on the other side. They still only have one snake. Bruce is almost ready to cry right now. It's been a long walk. Suffered so much. And there's only one snake. Kalin, on the other hand, didn't say anything. Then Bruce suddenly saw the snake. Quickly came forward to catch the snake tail. It just seems a little fierce, constantly attacking both of them. And it didn't work. I got caught in neutral instead. I got him right in my hands. I got my hands on this python. It solved his pain in an instant, filled him with joy in a sack. Zach and Aaron at this point. Another hunt into the night. But the harvest is still the same. But their goals have changed. Wanted to focus on finding iguanas. After all, they still want to give it to their friends. To get fresh iguana meat. Sometimes you just need a little thinking. Just like these two. I can't believe I just saw an iguana. After determining the location, Aaron quickly raised his gun. It was a blow to him. Zach picked it up too. At the completion of this goal, the two found a python on one side. Either you or at night. To get something out of it. How are you two closest to something? I only found out at night. After they got the snake tail, he quickly pulled it out. Also successful in seeing the head of the snake. Once the location is determined, he just jumped on it. He caught the python in his hands. Look at this huge python. Two people quickly will be put into the sack. After all, this is the best reward. When the next day came, Zach brought the iguana to Camp Dusty. Take this to Great Harvest. Showed it to the people present. And someone here? I can't hold the corner of my mouth down. It's just unfortunate Troy. I don't seem to want to eat it. Didn't know the old Den was a picky eater. The iguana is roasted over a charcoal fire. It didn't take long for Zach to finish cooking. After the food is put on the table, Bruce quickly took a bite. Turns out this stuff is pretty good, so they quickly called Troy and Pickle. Come and have a taste. Might not be enough to hold a crowd. Still standing with the crowd. He obviously still hasn't eaten. I just threw it out. Well, that's all for this program. Give it a thumbs up, and let's look forward to the next episode.